I'm always off color.
Oh, we are live.
Hi.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, welcome to our black and white pearl makeup session. Okay, so give us 2 minutes. Our live will start in 2 minutes time. So let us share our live out on our timeline. So if you are viewing us right now, please also help us to like and share our video. All right, thank you.
Yeah, so while we are sharing, for those who have just joined us today, so do help us to share also. If you are to like to learn some, today our topic would be on the Tick Tock hacks on makeups. Right, so give us a minute while we are sharing our video. Share.
Oh, okay. Finally found it. Found the video.
Share now.
Okay, share.
Wow, our color match today.
Yeah.
Looks so nice.
Pastel pink.
Okay, on a blue wall, it looks perfect. Right, and then sharing. Okay,
Sorry, hold on a while.
faster, help us like and share our video. Yay! Yeah, welcome to those who tune in to our live today. It's a gloomy afternoon, but we are here to brighten your day.
Yes. Okay. So
Right,
thank
okay.
you. Welcome to our black and white pearl makeup session. Okay, so for if you have followed us last week, okay, we actually did some foundation hacks that we actually found quite popular on TikTok.
Yep.
So today we are going to also we're also going to do the foundation hacks.
Yep.
Okay, we revisit, and also today we're going to do how we're actually going to do some highlighting hacks and also eyeshadow
Shadows,
hacks
yeah.
also.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can also stay tuned, okay, and watch on. All right.
Yes. Okay. So let's proceed.
Yes. Okay. So for our
Viewers who just joined us today, so we'll just simply recap on what we did last week for our foundation, because foundation will be the most basic step before we proceed with the highlighting or even the eye makeup. Okay, so what we will do next is we have to first moisturize our face. As the hack suggests last week, we have to moisturize our face so that the foundation color can stay on your face for a longer lasting effect.
And particularly, we use Hydra V,
correct.
Hydra V refreshing gel, because both of us are actually oily skin. Okay, so we actually use the refreshing gel. Okay,
how it
one
looks
drop. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we actually use this to give a very good boosting hydration instead of any other moisturizer, because this one, right, gives us a boosting hydration of about 180%.
Wow, that's a lot.
This will actually, hydration is so important because it helps to hold your makeup longer, such that it can last longer and you don't have to keep going to the washroom
to
having
touch
to
up.
touch up. You know? So this is one of the most important steps to moisturize.
Yeah, and I think one thing about moisturizing is because the weather here in Singapore is mostly 365 days all summer long. So in a way, our skin tends to get relatively drier than because of the hot weather. So it's really very important for us to hydrate it well. Let our skin stay really hydrated before we put on any form of makeup to further protect our face from the pollution or even make ourselves look better, right?
Okay.
Oh, do remember to apply it on your neck as well, because the neck also belongs to your face. You have to take care of it, right?
Okay, so this is basically the first step, moisturizing. So okay, the more unconventional way of doing the foundation, okay, is that they actually we actually do the setting first, makeup setting first. Okay, so for myself, I actually use the medium one.
I'll be using the light color.
Okay, we are using the Artistry
Exact Fit.
Yes.
But light color for me.
Yeah, so I'm using the medium color.
Yep.
Because apparently on screen you can see that both of us are different color. Okay.
She's black pearl and I'm white pearl.
Yeah. So definitely I'm using the medium one. Right.
So simply we just can take up a makeup brush or even a sponge to brush it on. Just a thin layer will do.
Yes. So me too, getting my own brush.
I think when you put on the moisturizer, right, it gives a little bit of the capturing effect. When you put on your powder, easier to set it rather than you just put it on like that. Does that make sense?
So actually, it doesn't require you to have a lot of powder. Just that you have to sweep it across lightly.
Evenly.
Yeah, even your eyes, you also have to put on this
setting powder.
Loose powder.
Yeah, loose powder.
Okay, just like this. Okay, so actually this should be a very, very fast process. Just sweep it across gently. Okay.
Right, I'm done with the powder.
Yep. So actually, as we did this last week, right, I do really find that this is quite useful because the makeup does actually
stay longer, right?
Yeah,
although we did it
on
the afternoon, but it really lasts us till the night.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm also done.
Yep.
I'm setting up
the makeup. Yep. So the next step,
yep,
if I remember correctly, is we have to use the primer. Oh, the makeup setting spray, sorry. So the next step will be the setting spray to set in the loose powder, okay? So the makeup setting spray we'll be using is from our Artistry Studio Paris edition, right?
Yep, that's right.
So just have to spray on.
And this is quite good, okay? It actually further increases the hydration onto your skin as well, okay? So that it will, your makeup also can stay on longer when you put on your primer, you put on your foundation. All right?
Yes.
Okay. So now, then is the time where you put in on your primer.
Right. So, for me, I'll be using this newest edition, Artistry Studio Shanghai. So I'm using the matte finishing primer. This is called a 2-in-1 perfecting primer. And this is how it looks like. It's more of like a skin tone color, nude color. Then purpose of a primer is really to help us to prepare our skin for the next step, which is our foundation. Okay, so just evenly spread it on your face.
Okay, so for myself, mine is I actually use another primer also for Artistry, which is the Exact Fit Beauty Balm. Okay, this is a primer that if you have been following our live makeup session, you'll know that I personally love to use Exact Fit primer because I think the coverage that it gives me and the texture, the overall look that it can give me thereafter is something that I would love to have because like you can see on my skin, there are some the texture is not exactly even. So this can help to even out the texture. And also, you don't require a lot of the product, and this is actually sufficient to cover your entire face already. And one of the best things is that it can actually be put on the eyelids as well.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think having the primer on the eyelid also is very important. Because moving on later, we will be using some concealer or even foundation on our eyelid so that we can cover the flaws over here. So by putting on the primer on your eyelids or even your eye bags, right, it really helps to prepare your skin, being moisturized and also very preparing your skin for the next step, which is the very important of coverage on the foundation, right? Okay, I'm done with my primer. The skin looks a bit more smooth, I would say, and it's really ready, all set to go for the next step, which is our foundation color.
Not forgetting your neck also for primer.
Because sometimes when we put on foundation, we will include our neck as well.
Yep.
Because if you do just on your face until your chin and you miss out your neck, oh no, you'll look so off. Because your face really look like it's well kept, but your neck is not taken care of. So do remember when you do your makeup, just include your neck in the regime as well, in the area to take care of it as well.
Okay.
Right, done.
Okay, so then after, we will actually do on our foundation.
Yes.
Okay, so for our foundation, I for myself, I will actually do, this is a Tokyo series. Okay, this one I will give it a first layer, and actually this will be the second layer, which is the BB cushion. Okay, so this first version, so this Tokyo series, right, will be the first layer that I'm putting on because it's a very sheer coverage, and then followed by the Exact Fit Cushion Foundation. Yeah, okay?
Right, so for me, I'm slightly different from Jasmin, our black pearl, so I'll be using this Artistry Youth Extend. Okay, because the reason of me choosing this, right, is I like the full coverage that this liquid foundation can give me, and then it's really much more it has a better coverage than the Artistry Studio edition, because Jasmin mentioned it's more of a sheer base. So for me, I because recently I have a few outbreaks on my chin, so I prefer using a liquid foundation that has a stronger coverage that can cover more of my flaws. Right. Okay. So I just don't need a lot because this liquid foundation is really very concentrated. So I just need a brush and then brush it off evenly onto the face. I don't need a lot of the foundation itself, right? Okay, let me just grab a brush.
Yeah.
Okay, you can use a makeup brush or even a makeup blender or even use your hands. Okay, for me, I prefer using the brush because it does really give me a more even out without fingerprints. Like if I use my hands, right, I feel that when I apply liquid foundation, especially, all the fingerprints will be on your face. So brush gives me a better spreading effect, right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm done with the first layer. Okay, so in between, right, after I finish the sheer layer, right, actually you can see over here, and I don't know if this is something that also occurs to the ladies or guys out there, because this is exactly where the mask, where our
Yes.
facial mask cover. So you can see that I have like two almost symmetrical
Sunburn.
little acne that is over at the line where the mask covers up. So there's a little bit of redness also. So I will use this perfecting correct correct and perfect face compact, right? To actually cover up the small little acne that I have from the mask wearing. Okay, so actually, you just need to use a very you can choose to use a brush, or you can also choose to use your finger. It's totally up to you to make the coverage. All right, so I use the brush in this sense to give it a better coverage. Cover it up. Yeah, so the green character is the one that actually gives you a better to help you conceal your redness on your skin. So whenever there is like acne popping out, you realize that this character come in very handy and useful. Yeah, because you never know which days you will actually have a sudden acne popping up. Yeah, so you can actually do this to give a better coverage like this, right? Okay. I might look like a little bit ridiculous now with the three spots of green. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put on the foundation.
The second layer.
No. Actually, I'm supposed. Sorry, yeah. Okay. So I think more of which I'll actually put on the concealer first. Okay, the light and medium exactly concealer. Okay, for my eyes, because you can see the eye circles is very severe. Okay, very obvious. Okay.
Yes, I think dark eye circles is also my fatal spot.
Yeah.
I will be putting on the concealer as well, using the same tip that we used last week.
Yes.
Yes.
This. Okay.
Apply and then wait for it to dry.
Yeah.
And then you can just evenly spread it out later
And
on.
if like myself, I have some of the past acne scar also, you want to cover it up, you can also apply it at the same time over it while waiting for it to dry up. So the main point for here when you're using a liquid concealer is for it to be able to be dried up first before you do your foundation.
Oh, but I did my foundation first. I think it's okay. I will just show you that actually if you forget the step of concealing, you can actually do it after your foundation as well. As long as I think you wait for the concealer to be dry before you spray it out. If not, the concealer will be just going off with your foundation. Okay? Okay. Let's just wait a while.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so actually I think there are very many interesting
The hacks out there.
Yeah, makeup hacks out there, which makes makeup actually more
Fun.
simple, easy, and very convenient for us to do it. Because I realize, I mean, people around me will have that notion of thinking that as long as wearing a mask, because we have to wear a facial mask nowadays.
It's mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory, and that there's no need for me to put on makeup anymore. because most of the time half my face is being covered up. And also the second thing is that is a very big hassle, especially when you have your makeup being stained onto your mask.
Yes.
Yeah, difficult to wash if you're using those types that is washable.
Yes.
And also, like, it's become very maybe some people find it that it's quite a hassle having to have all the stain on the disposable mask and having to wear it back again. Yes.
They find it not hygienic, or even like it's contamination, because it's somewhat like bringing back the makeup to your skin and blocking your skin furthermore with the skin not being able to breathe properly. Yeah, but I think we think that actually makeup really is still very important. In case, like, if let's say for me, I would think that if you do put on makeup and you go out to eat, you still take out your mask. So you still have to look presentable, and you can't just partial your face with makeup and the other side, which is the mask area, you don't do any makeup, right? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So I think for more of myself, right, I think that having the makeup on is something very it's not just about whether it's being covered up your face, and hence makeup is therefore not necessary, but makeup is actually a very good protection for your skin also.
Right.
Yeah, because can you imagine all the things in the air, contaminants, anything, just go directly into your skin anytime when you are not anytime when you're not actually having a makeup. So this makeup is a very good protection, a shield for your skin actually. So having a good makeup is not something that is occasion, but rather is everyday thing to do.
It's
Just
a
like your
necessity.
skincare. Yeah. Okay, so right now the concealer is like almost dry. So what we're gonna do is Shi Yun is using the youth extend. Okay, I'm using this exactly cushion foundation. Okay, so we're just applying this over. Okay, I think for this one is very simple. The application, just slightly dab it over, and you realize that the concealer that we just put on, right, can just easily be blended in together like that. You see? Yeah, so you can see that all the concealer are actually well
covered with your foundation.
Yep, all blended out.
Yep. I think the most important thing about doing foundation, right, is about the blending and the coverage. So as long as it looks, you did a good job in blending, right, your face will naturally take its shape, being it's a contouring or even a cover-up. So it's really very important that you do more practice daily on the skills to do the concealing with your foundation.
So right now you can see that on my right side. So you can see that on my right side, right, it's actually more after I've put on the foundation, and this is what I've done before I put the foundation. So you can see that it's actually very well blended in just a few strokes. Okay, in just a few strokes, and you can see that it's very well covered all the almost all the flaws. All right.
Right. Oh, right now I'm blending in my concealer on the eyes, okay, to cover the black dark eye circles, like the panda. Black dark eye circles, yeah, it does make sense. Like the Obaka. Yeah, right. Oh, I heard the thunder is coming. It's really a gloomy Sunday,
day.
But no worries, we'll brighten up your day with our simple makeup hacks.
Brighten up your day and brighten up your face.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So it's the cushion is very convenient for us to use. Easy to put on the foundation. Okay, so basically this is what I've done for the foundation.
Yes, I'm done as well. Okay.
So here comes the highlight for the highlighting hack that we're going to show you guys.
For the highlighting hack. Wow.
Yeah, highlight for the highlighting hack. Okay.
Okay. So
this hack, right, it was actually shown to is said, okay, is a top model highlighting hack.
Yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you the top model glow that you see when they are walking the when they are doing their catwalking. Okay, so we're gonna show you how this can be done. Okay, right. So so what happens is that, right, I actually also use a concealer. Okay, and I actually use the Exact Fit Light concealer.
Same thing here.
Okay.
Light.
So what they do is they actually draw
from the tip of your brows, right? Eyebrows, right?
like this.
Draw
Draw a straight line
a straight line.
first.
Okay, I'll do it together with you.
Yep.
Okay. Draw a straight line from the tip to the tip.
Yep. From the tip to the tip.
Wow, we look very funny now, but it's okay. We'll
Yeah,
blend
it
it
will
in.
look funny initially, but I promise it will look good.
We promise.
Okay.
We'll make ourselves look good to brighten your day. Okay, the next part is drawing a triangle towards your nose, right?
Yes. And here.
Down. Oh. Okay. Down.
Down. Okay, like this.
Triangle, inverted one.
Inverted triangle. Okay.
Okay.
So all you left is to do blending. I know we do. I know
No, we
look,
need to wait for it a while, right?
Yeah. Wait for
Slightly
a
a
while to dry.
while. Look like a
Dry up.
inverted triangle. So this really lifts up the protruding areas of your face, especially your forehead and your what is this called? Apple cheek.
Yeah. So it will give you the kind of highlight on your forehead here, and also your under eye.
Under eye. That's called under eye.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you feel that actually and this is important when you take photos. Then you will see like there's more 3D line in fact for your face.
Yeah, because especially for Asians, I think our face are quite 2D. For me lah, I would say, because it's
比较扁.
like 2-dimensional on screen. So we need to use this contouring and highlighting hacks to make it look like more 3D effect. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is it dry? Slightly.
Yep. Okay, so what we do now is we actually do a very light blending.
In the direction,
so
right?
for highlighting, right, of course you will use something that is lighter than
Your foundation color.
Yeah, lighter than what you usually use, such that it can it lighten up, right? And there is a contrast between your foundation and also your highlighting. Yeah.
Okay, we just have to blend it along the lines, right?
Yes, just blend it along the lines like this. Okay, like this.
Okay. No. I need to touch up my brows. It's gone with the concealer. How about it? It's gone. Okay, never mind. We'll touch up the eyebrows later.
Okay.
Okay.
So rightfully,
it should be bringing out our forehead and the under eye.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you can see that for the under eye, right, this will actually help you to conceal your dark eye circles. Even more. Yes, and you can see that you can actually highlight this part also.
So basically to concentrate our eye feature. Like that.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah. So in this way you can be more 立体 3D. Yes. Okay. So you can see that from here it's like more
centralized.
Yeah. Not centralized, I think it's more
like that. How do I put it?
It gives you enhancement to your face. Yes. Okay. Such that when you put on your eye makeup, actually you can focus very directly onto your eyes
features.
Also.
Yeah, your eyes features. Okay.
So that's
Does
it.
Look better.
Yeah, and this is very simple because you can just do it as we are speaking. Okay, you can actually do it within like what?
1 minute? Within a minute?
Within a minute. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So this is for the highlighting part. Okay. So we're going to do up about a little bit, touch out a little bit on our brows. And later we're going to show you for our eyeshadow hacks. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're actually using I'm using Artistry brown
pencil.
Yes, brown eyebrow pencil. Okay, to do some filling in.
Yeah, because basically both of us have really quite a thick eyebrows. So we're just filling in the gaps that is covered by the concealer just now.
Yeah, and making both sides a little bit more
balanced.
Yes, because no two eyebrows are
twins.
Grown the same.
They are sisters. They are not twins.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is
just filling up the brows. Brows is also a very big challenging portion for a lot of people, especially if you want to perfect your brows to make your face look more smaller, or even in proportion. I would say in proportion, because sometimes if you have a bigger face like me, right, then your brows is very very thin, then it's off proportion. It will enhance and make your face look even bigger. So usually we will have a brows that is more in proportion, but we're not talking about that today. So probably we'll talk about it next time.
Yep.
Mm.
Actually, there are many different makeup hacks that we would really love to show you guys. So do stay tuned for our every episode. Now and then we'll show you and display different types of hacks that we find very interesting and would like to show it to you guys.
Not only is interesting, and it's really very applicable in our fast-paced working style right now, where it can be simply put on within like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, and I think this is something that I want to make it that it's no longer a hassle. I hope that all these hacks that we're sharing with you guys is to make sure that you no longer find that makeup is a big hassle. It can be actually very convenient, and it is something that can help you really enhance your features and make yourself and blend in very well with your entire routine and attire also. Yep. Whenever you go out and to be presentable as well. So makeup plays a very important part of being very presentable when you go out as well. Okay, so I'm done with my brows already. Very simple touch up. Okay, so now here comes the makeup hacks for the eyeshadow. Okay, so basically, right, it's very simple, this hack. Okay, they just mentioned that, right, you can just use two tone. Okay, two tone. Okay, one on the lighter one and the other one on the darker one. Okay, so what I usually use is this Shanghai Edition eye and cheek trio. Okay, so I'm going to use the cheek color for
nude color.
Cheek color.
Nude color.
Yeah, I'm using the nude one.
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
So the cheek color, I'm going to use this as part of my eyeshadow also. Okay, this 豆沙红
the in color.
red bean red. Okay, this is red bean red.
Red bean, I thought it's the taosa red.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, right, it's very simple. Okay, so I'm just going to use my fingers because this is how convenient this eyeshadow is like, because you can just simply use your fingers and you can get your eyeshadow done. Okay, so how easy is this? Is that you just apply one stroke like this in front. Okay, that takes up first half of your eye. Okay, just like that, vertically down. Okay, then use another finger. Okay, I use this for the red color for the back part. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So for me, I'll be using the same series but in another shade. I'm using the peach color, which is more of like the lightest and the darker brown color with the cheek color on red. I'm not using the cheek color, so I'll be using these two colors as a combination. Okay. Same thing. The light color goes in front for both eyes, and then the darker color goes at the back. Okay. Just
the front part I touch a bit more. Okay, so what they do is you just have to just blend it from the light one to the dark one. Just like that. Across. Okay, and you can get a very fast eyeshadow done already.
Okay. I look weird now.
Okay, maybe I'll put in a bit more.
Okay, let me try to blend it now. Okay. Right. Ta-da.
So if you're watching us right now, do help us to like and share our video. Okay, and if you have any questions that you would like to know about makeup, feel free to drop your comments in the comment box below. Okay, or you can also join us on our Telegram, which is pinned in the comments. In the Telegram chat to know more about makeup. All right. Yep.
Yeah, I think about this hack, right, we need to blend from the light color to the dark color.
Yes.
Else the color will cross your lighter color, causing it not to be very obvious.
Yes.
So start with the lighter color, blend it backwards with the darker shade.
Yeah.
So it gives it a more natural and no defined.
Yeah. So
Colour
this
line.
these eyeshadows are not exactly it's for your daily how to say, when you need to go to office, you know, these are makeups that is you can do it very quickly in under 5, such that you're going to still have a decent eye makeup, because most of the time ladies do avoid eye makeup because they find it a hassle having to know how to blend it, how the colors will actually have a gradient. But actually you look at this, it's actually very, very simple. Okay, it's just very fast, and you can get a very nice eyeshadow out of it. All right. Okay.
And I like about this hack is that it's only using 2 eye color and blend it in. Sometimes when you want to achieve a gradient color, you have to use multiple shades of the similar color to blend it, which is very, very tedious. That's why eye makeup is really not very easy to get the technique. So these are really simple techniques where you can just put it off in within 5 minutes,
Yes.
and just boom, you can go out of your house already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for like it's not meant for like sophistication or what, but it's really something that is very useful. Okay, very handy when we are doing our eye makeup every single day. Yeah, and this works for any two-tone color, even if there are two colors that is very, very different, you can also do it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the key is always to do it from the light color to
So-
the dark color.
So in a way, from the inner to the outer, because you always apply the lighter color in the front of your eye and the darker at the back of your eye. So just blend it outwards.
Yep.
Yeah, don't blend it inwards. If not, the whole eye look like one single color because you'll blend from the darker color inside.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm done with the eye.
I think apart from the technique wise, I think more importantly is that the choice of your product is also important. Yeah, because I think why it's very this hack is very compatible with what we are using right now, which is the eye throw, cheek and eye throw, right? It's because this is something that is itself, it was already designed to be very, very convenient, and you can do it almost like very easily your eye in terms of the application of the color onto your eyelid. Yeah, so it actually saves a lot of time essentially using this product, and the hacks will help you to even make it even faster.
Yeah, and not to mention that, not to forget to mention that actually our series of artistry products, right? It's really very what you see on the palette is what you apply on your eyes. So the color won't discolor with the different shade of your skin tone. So that's something I like a lot about this series of color. It's really like you see this color, you just apply it. You see it's the same color. Can you see? It's like really literally the same color, but it's just that we blend it thoroughly as well. So it's really like you get what you see, you apply what you see. It's really very yeah, because I've tried other products out there, right? It's really like, wow, I go up really, I thought it's pink or purple, but it looks like darker black.
Yeah.
Or
If not, right, you have to hood 很多
concealer.
You hood a lot of the concealer, and you also have to put a lot of the eyeshadow in order to show the color. Sometimes even after putting a lot of the eyeshadow, right, it's still different from the color that you bought on the palette.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's quite disappointing at times, but you sometimes like, no choice already buy liao, then just use lor.
Yeah, it's not waste money,
but actually along the way you really very waste money.
Yeah, because you keep buying all the because of the color is not very pigmented. So it keeps not getting on your skin, especially for us, right? For me, I would say, because my eyelid is very oily. Then oily eyelid, the color outside won't stay on if I don't put enough the concealer on it. Yeah. So it's really very nice that artistry products are really, you see what you apply and you get what you apply. So it's really something that I love about artistry products.
Yeah, it makes it's very time saving basically.
Yes.
So that makeup is no longer a hassle for us. All right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is basically how it looks like. Okay, so essentially it's just a very light makeup for you to go out when you go to your office daily, and it is something that can go well with any office wear that when you go every day. Yeah, so it's very fast. You can actually do it within minutes.
5 to 10.
Okay. Yeah, so this is basically what we have to share with you guys today for the makeup hacks. Okay, so do stay tuned with us next week also, same time, same place at Updogsphere.1969. Okay, we're going to show you more different types of hacks, be it for your contouring for your nose and also your wing eyeliner. As you can see, we only stop at eyeshadow today. So we're going to share with you more hacks on eyeliner and also on your nose contouring next week. All right.
Okay.
So do help us follow, like, and share our video, and also follow and like our art.sphere.1969. Okay.
Yeah.
And do join us in our Telegram chat pinned in the comments. And we shall see you again next week. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.